We are just a few hours away from the start of the General Assembly here in Richmond, where lawmakers will debate crucial topics. One that will likely make headlines throughout the session is abortion, following the Supreme Court overturning Roe v. Wade. Our Caroline Coburn joins us live with what Republican leaders are saying about this. Caroline.
Well, Reba, this has been a big focus for Republicans, something we've heard from Governor Glenn Youngkin several times, changing Virginia's abortion laws, creating a 15-week abortion ban. Now, right now, Virginia allows abortion through the second trimester and in the third trimester in some circumstances, such as the health of the mother being at risk. This abortion proposal comes after the Supreme Court decided to reverse its landmark Roe v. Wade decision in June. At the time, a spokesperson for the governor said he hoped to create that 15-week ban, but allow exceptions in the case of rape, incest, or life of the mother. Democrats, on the other hand, hope to keep Virginia's current law in place. And when House Speaker Todd Gilbert was asked his take on whether any abortion legislation would pass this session, here's what he had to say.
I would be very surprised if anything of substance comes out of this General Assembly on that issue.
Now, we reached out to Governor Youngkin this week, and his team sent us a statement reading, quote, Virginians elected a pro-life governor, and he supports finding consensus on legislation which would extend protections from Virginia's current standard to when babies begin to feel pain in the womb at 15 weeks with exceptions. Now, we should note the American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists, they note that fetuses begin to feel pain in the womb at 27 weeks, saying again that the governor's statement saying 15 weeks, we're negating that. That's his 27 weeks. So a very controversial topic that we'll continue to stay on top of throughout this session. Reba?
All right, thanks, Caroline. Now let's go to our Brendan King live this morning, who spoke to Democrats about access to abortion. Brendan, any compromise on this issue at all?
Well, Rob, I have spoke to several Democrat lawmakers over the last few weeks, and they tell me there'll be absolutely no compromise on a person's access to abortion here in the Commonwealth of Virginia. So take a look at this. I caught up with two Richmond Democrats recently. They're delegates Betsy Carr and Delegate Jeff Bourne, and right now they're in the minority in the House as Republicans have a slim majority. But over in the state Senate, the Democrats hold the slim majority there. And you just heard Caroline mention the Republicans acknowledge any legislation on this issue faces an uphill battle.
I don't know that there's a compromise. I think it comes down to the fundamental belief that my wife, my daughter, every woman across Virginia, every woman in America should be able to have the freedom to decide what health care they want, what health care they get.
Across the board, people are pretty much set on saying that we want to keep what we have. We don't want to let that go. You know, say a 12-week, some people don't even know that they're pregnant in 12 weeks or 15 weeks.
Other issues important to Democrats, they say increasing funding for teachers in public education, increasing the minimum wage, and improving affordable housing, among other issues that we have posted on WTVR.com. And this morning, Rob and Reba, we're live right here at the Greater Richmond Convention Center awaiting the 7 a.m. start time of the Commonwealth Prayer Breakfast. It's an annual tradition on the first day of the General Assembly session here in Virginia.
All right. Thanks, Brendan. Well,